Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have this Khloe Kardashian makeup look for you. I was inspired by one of her pictures on Instagram where she just had really simple eyes and a bright orangey kind of lip. So I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Give me a thumbs up if you do, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get on to the tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do, like always, is moisturize my skin. Her skin was super glowy in this picture, so I'm going to make sure that my skin is really well moisturized before I go in with any foundation or concealer or anything like that. So I'm going to use both a Neutrogena moisturizer and that Tarte Maracuja oil, and then I'm going to go in with the Benefit Professional Primer as always, but I'm also going to add the Laura Mercier Radiant Primer on top just to give more of a glowy feel to my foundation. And if that wasn't enough, I'm going to mix my Revlon Color Stay with this NYX Illuminator to give my skin a really glowy look. And this Revlon Color Stay foundation is super full coverage and perfect for a Kardashian type of look. So I'm going to work that into my skin using my damp beauty blender because it's my favorite tool to use for foundation. And then after that, I'm going to go in with my MAC Prep and Prime and the color Radiant Rose just to highlight my skin. I also did add my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC20 just to conceal. And then I'm using the Prep and Prime just to highlight. I'm going to set all of that with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I can't speak today. And the color Natural. And then for contour, I'm going to use my LA Colors Mineral Foundation with this Real Techniques contour brush, just because it's a really neutral color and it's better for contouring than what I usually use, which is my Hoola bronzer. So I'm just going to make sure I give myself a really strong contour because that's what Kardashian makeup is all about, honestly. I'm contouring my cheekbones, my forehead, the sides of my nose, underneath my lip, as well as my jawbone area. And then I'm going to go in with this big fluffy brush from Real Techniques and just buff everything out. And that was me just wiping off the foundation that I got on my lips because it was not cute. And then I filled in my eyebrows. I do have an eyebrow tutorial, so I'll leave that link down below if you haven't seen it already. Then I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay eye primer. This is the Primer Potion in the color Eden, and I'm just applying that with my finger. Here are the 3 brushes that I'm going to be using throughout this tutorial, and I'm just going to set the primer that we put on our lids using the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder just to create a smooth base for the rest of the shadows. As a transition color, I'm going to use the same color I used to contour with, which is the LA Colors Mineral Foundation Powder. And I'm just going to take that on a Sigma E40 blush and work that into my crease, slowly building up the color. Then I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm going to take the color Buck on that same brush and just deepen up the crease. Her eye look was really soft, and it was really all about the lashes and the skin, and of course the bright lip. So we're going to keep the eye look fairly simple. As for my lid, I'm going to take a mix of these 2 colors from the Lorac Unzip palette. I'm going to apply that all over my lid. I'm not necessarily packing it on, I'm just kind of swiping it over my lid for a wash of color. And because I thought that was a little too bright, I'm gonna go in with this kind of rosy gold color on the same brush, which is a flat shader brush from Sigma, and just again swipe that over my lid for a wash of color. Then to darken up my lash line, I'm going to take Buck from the Urban Decay palette, and on a small pencil brush, I'm just going to work that onto my lash line just to prepare for the falsies, so it's not just a blank lid and there is some darkness to hide the lash band. To deepen that up, I'm going to use this dark color from the Lorac Unzip palette and just place that right over where I put the Buck. And then I'm taking the light color from that Lorac Unzip palette and I'm going to highlight my inner corners as well as my brow bone. And to blend that out again, I'm going to take the LA Colors Mineral Press Powder once again, and on that same Sigma E40 brush, I'm just going to work that into the crease and buff everything out. I'm then going to continue to deepen that outer corner because I didn't think it was dark enough. And then I'm going to go in with my lashes. I'm going to use these Red Cherry Wisp lashes. They're just really soft and fluffy and long without being too dramatic. And then I'm just going to apply some mascara to join my lashes with the falsies. And then I'll go back in with that dark color from the Lorac Unzip palette. And I know I'm showing the pencil brush there, but I'm actually taking an angled brush and just placing that over the lash band to darken it up and try to hide it a little bit without adding any harsh liner, because it didn't look like she had any harsh liner on herself. And I'm going to take this nude pencil. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Chromaline pencil. I think this is in the color NC15, NC20. I'm just going to line my waterline because she did have a skin tone color on her waterline, and this just makes the eyes look much brighter. And I'm going to take Buck again and run that under my lower lash line, and then follow up with mascara. I'm using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. And her skin was really bronzy, so I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer on that big fluffy brush and just brush it all over my face just to give my complexion some warmth and add some color as well. Now her skin was very glowy, so I'm going to take this Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Highlighter. It's nowhere near matte. It's a beautiful glowy highlighter. I got this in a little sample kit and I absolutely love it. It's lasted me ages, and I'm just taking that on a e.l.f. blush brush and I'm running that along the high points of my face, my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, as well as my forehead, like always. And I'm really not being shy with this at all because her skin was super glowy. And then I'm going to take this beautiful blush. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is Milani's Luminoso blush. I'm just going to apply that to the back of my cheekbones. As you can see, it's been through a lot, but it's just a really pretty peachy warm color and I absolutely love it. This was my go-to blush when I first started out with makeup. And I'm going to take a mixture of these three lip products. I'm going to take this orange lip liner, and this was $1 at my local beauty supply store, and I'm just going to line my lips with that and completely fill them in. Her lips were really orange, but they did have some warmth in them. So after this lip liner, I'm going to go in with the Milani lipstick in the color Sweet Nectar, which is just another orange, and it matches the eyeliner pretty well. I'm going to apply that all over my lips, and then afterwards I'm going to go in with another Milani lipstick, which is Best Red. Just tapping that on slightly to add some more reddish, because it did look like she had some little bit of red in the lip color. It wasn't just a complete orange, if you know what I mean. It was kind of like a blood orange. And that's the finished look, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think I came pretty close to her look. Give me a thumbs up if you'd like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what types of videos you guys would like to see in the future. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.